Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And just shutting him off there.
Wow.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Jets. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
Dumbass.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he funny, cuz.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Over the middle, it's complete. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out in the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Let's see.
Allen now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From just shy of midfield, here's a second down and 4.
I can imagine.
Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Well, you talk about this Jets defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, you can, especially when it's a divisional opponent.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down.
Damn near every year I be saying I'm going to buy the baseball game and never do it.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting.
Yeah, I ain't played a baseball game since.
Now 2nd and 5.
Shit, man. Probably PlayStation 2, to be honest.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Mounties marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Tell number 44 we thanking.
But finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Right.
So
I was about to click on the stats before you sent the invite. Like, how does man score this many points?
And no effort to bring this one
I think the
out.
most I ever saw him was like 24 or 27. Damn it.
Okay, ready?
First down, they start out with a Banacanda.
Really, Madden?
And he'll have it past
Don't make my man come through that, then he just gonna dive.
That was for 33 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fit defensive
Yeah,
back
but I
on the
wasn't ready
field,
for him to
and they
die.
love to run against that because now
I hate
you
when they
typically
do
get
that.
a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Operating from the gun, Middleton. And then nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
York is closer to Philadelphia, right?
In this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field.
How far is it from Pittsburgh?
To the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
You a Steelers fan?
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all
I feel for you, my brother.
Extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Rolling to his right. He can't get it, but I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
I knew he was about to fumble as soon as he broke that first tackle attempt. I'm like, watch this bitch fumble.
Off play action. Allen under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
Yeah, all right, Madden. It's cool.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
What's that?
Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
Throwing is Allen on third. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Middleton. He finds his man complete. That's Warner. And they work this one upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-2 matchup.
On first down, Middleton. And this is going to be incomplete.
You gotta pick that, bro.
They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10. In motion right, that's Hardman. Muscles him off. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Middleton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On play action, Allen. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Come on, Josh.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Mounties have
I'm like, what is this back here?
The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Pass on for the extra point.
I think you were using the safety, though.
And that makes it 14-10.
I'm trying to see how Mookie lost to my partner with the Wizards.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room.
Oh, y'all can tackle him this time, huh?
Inside
Okay.
the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Looking to throw on second down. Middleton. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy,
come on, number 5, bro.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates.
Why the hell is he sacking you? I didn't blitz him.
Any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And taken at the 46. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35.
Oh, that's why they letting me do that shit.
2 quarters down, 2 remaining.
I didn't see how much time they had left.
After the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The offense
Damn,
now
the
at
Raiders
the
3-0.
line, ready for their
What the
next
hell
drive.
going on in this league?
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll
Well,
try
then
to help
again,
them out more.
the
They'll
Patriots
probably
is
keep the tight end
3-1
in
right
a few
now.
more times and maybe add a running back to the
So a
formation
lot of
and pick
strange
up those
shit
pass
going on.
rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Allen. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking well, and that's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go for a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Mounties take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 20.
Nah, it was... He was trying to block, still trying to block, but I'd already ran around him. Oh, that's why he right there. How did they let me put him?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
To throw on 2nd down, Middleton. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's on his way. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Mounties take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
18 rallies, 18 rallies. Go streets. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Middleton. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake. Middleton. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Allen. Flushed out right. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. This time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
The kick by pass is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be their 3rd straight defeat. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Middleton.
Oh,
and his
my
throw
goodness.
is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that
goodness.
has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Come back team! Come back team! Hurt!
Operating from the gun. Middleton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on 2nd down. Middleton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
That was wild right there.
By Jesse Bates. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get him set.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play?
Like, who the hell
Definitely not
hurt?
the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a handoff running through the middle. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Allen off the play fake. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for
I
someone to make
don't
one.
think so.
Maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
It's that good home field advantage.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
That good old home field advantage.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Allen maybe with a free play. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it?
I ain't even
Sometimes
see
you
him
get
jump. He
multiples,
must
but I always
have
love on these offsides,
lined
when
up
each side
offside.
points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Allen gonna throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Mounties are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
If I could get there again. They
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
not
this
last
one
year,
away.
but year before last, they hold me and gave the dude
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
nah, they
Yeah,
simmed
he's
it
probably
and
realizing
like
he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only
he
muster
wasn't
a
even
return
trying
to
to
the
play, bro. Like he
14-yard
wasn't
line.
even home.
In this position, trying
we
to get
had
back
a-
into the game,
like a set
teams are
time
looking
to
for a
play.
spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets
Yeah.
offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And
Where
then
we
last
stand
year I
right now
just
in the
let that
fourth
bum
quarter, this one
with the
pretty much
Wizards
out of
beat me.
reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things
Oh.
with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several
Josh
turnovers.
overthrew,
You
like,
have to think that's going to be
I don't know,
something
everybody.
to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Pretty
You're
much
absolutely
all
right about
game.
that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film
Damn.
room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open
I should have tried to pick it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hold the ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Middleton. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
Damn.
And help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
You.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
No.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it.
You must be in your late 20s, huh? So you must be in your late 20s, huh?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
I cannot cut stick to save my life.
Even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this.
It's like I'll say click down, and I'm always hitting hit stick.
In the next couple of days.
2nd and a couple.
19, 18.
Off the play fake. Middleton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw on 3rd down. Middleton.
What the fuck did he?
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
18, high there. 19, Lions. Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Back to throw. Middleton. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Middleton. This is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But
you said a long-ass drive to New York?
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Elliott good with a PAT.
What's
And
that,
that'll
about
cut
2
the lead
hours?
down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
Damn,
drive.
you drove to Texas from
And
PA?
it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to
no,
go to
sir.
4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before
The
they
longest
reach the 50.
drive I've done is
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Rio, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.